Director of Parks, Recreation, and Natural Resources for Sarasota County. We are excited to finally be here today at this celebration of the groundbreaking. We are so happy you all joined us for the groundbreaking of the Nora Patterson Bay Island Park Improvement Project. Yes, it was definitely worth clapping. Before we start, I'd just like to recognize a few individuals here today. We have our County Commissioner, Christian Ziegler, and former County Commissioner, Nora Patterson, as well as County Administration staff, Brad Johnson and Mark Cunningham. We also have City of Sarasota staff, the Director of Parks, Jerry Fogel, as well as representatives from our design and construction teams of Siebert Architects and Stellar Development, and as well as Guy Peterson, who you'll hear a little bit further in here, helped inspire the design of this project. So if you're able, if you'll please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You can be seated. Well, we are excited to be here today to break ground on our much-needed enhancements to this already very extraordinary waterfront park. As I came up today, I said, I'm not sure we could have a better backdrop than this. If you guys need to find me in the coming days, I'll be here monitoring construction. The Nora Patterson Bay Island Park was originally known as Bay Island Park, but renamed and dedicated to former County and City Commissioner Nora Patterson in September of 2015. This almost 2-acre waterfront county-owned park is located within the city of Sarasota and offers visitors and community members striking views of Sarasota and Roberts Bays. Many of you know the Nora Patterson Bay Island Park as a loved spot for fishing and picnicking. As the popularity of this park has grown, so does the needs of our community in this park. This long-awaited improvement project will enhance bay views with an elevated observation deck, replace the temporary portable restroom, which I know everybody loves so much, with a permanent restroom facility, includes a storage area for maintenance purposes, and some other improvements to the park, including a gate. The new restroom building will include 2 accessible family-style restrooms that were designed by Siebert Architects in a contemporary style similar to the Sarasota School of Architecture. And as I mentioned earlier, the entire design was inspired by Guy Peterson. We are very excited to start these enhancements now, so they'll be ready for use in the fall this year. I'd like to thank Nora Patterson for her long advocacy for this acquisition and the development of all of our waterfront parks here in our community. I'd also like to thank the Board of County Commissioners for their continued support of this project. It has been a journey. And now, if you'll please join me in welcoming Sarasota County Commissioner District 2, Christian Ziegler.
Thank you, Nicole. Couldn't be a more beautiful day and a more beautiful spot than where we're at right now. I want to thank everyone for being here. This is an important project. And on behalf of the Sarasota County Commission, I just want to share that it is an honor to stand up here to break ground on improvements of this beautiful park that was renamed after former County Commissioner Nora Patterson for her 16 years of public service, both in the city and at the county level. Appreciate her being here. This is an honor for her. And really, this park serves as a gateway for one of our premier locations in the entire county, Siesta Key. I mean, we have the #1 beach in the country, really probably the world. And we have a lot of residents here that drive by this every day. And to have these improvements is very exciting. This park, it was funded actually by our North County Park impact fees and the City of Sarasota Park impact fees. So partnered with them to get this done. And this will continue to complement Siesta Key and our other beaches and our other properties here as one of our parks out here on the Key. I look forward to our community's future here. People using this improved park is very exciting. And when complete, the Nora Patterson Bay Island Park observation deck and the recreation areas will welcome even more users to this. It's interesting. I was talking to a couple right here. They were parking as we were getting ready for this event. And the gentleman shared with me that he had recently had cancer. He has a tough time walking from, the parking lot of the normal beaches out to our long, wide beaches. So him and his wife come here. They're actually sitting behind us a little ways over. And they brought some chairs and they come here and use this. So I was chatting with them and they're very excited about having restrooms here to complement their stay. That'll let them stay longer. It'll let them enjoy this park longer. And I'm sure they're just one of many that feel that same way. So I think that was a good story. And, you're seeing boats pull up here and really kind of tie up at the boat slips here. People will be able to jump off their boat, use the facilities here, very easy access to people on the water. So this park is really can be utilized for multi-uses, and it's very exciting, and I think it's going to be beautiful once it gets done, and it's going to be another great asset that we have here in Sarasota County when it comes to our parks and the public being able to use facilities. And specifically for Siesta Key, I think this is a major improvement. So very excited to be here for this groundbreaking. Appreciate Commissioner Patterson for being here. Great to see you. And Nicole for all your work. And I'm going to hand it back over to Nicole. Thanks, Nicole.
Thank you, Commissioner Ziegler. It is now my honor to invite Commissioner Patterson up to also say a few words.
Well, first of all, thank you all for so much for coming this afternoon. I'm not sure that I deserve to have this lovely park named after me. There is quite a list of people who have worked to make parks and park improvements happen. They include Nicole Rissler, the Sarasota County Director of Parks, Recreation, and Natural Resources; Jerry Fogel, the Parks and Recreation Director for the city; and my friend John McCarthy, the former head of Parks for the county. And nothing good about Parks and Recreation would ever happen without the support over the years of the city and county commissions. My thanks in particular to my former colleagues. Two of them were going to be able to come and some things kind of made it impossible. But Shannon Staub, John Thaxton, Carolyn Mason, Molly Cardamone, these are commissioners that readily come to my mind as having made a difference. The important thing is that this park will better fill the needs and expectations of many people in the city and the county who support conservation of appropriate pieces of land for the public to own and the public to enjoy. Waterfront land is particularly hard to preserve. For one thing, it costs a lot of money to tie up a bunch of places with a waterfront view. This property is already owned by local government and enjoyed by many people, and it's now going to become even more appreciated. Today we celebrate the work of many, many people, including my own husband, who helped save this land for a park purpose in a legal scuffle over folks who wanted to build condominiums where you're sitting. A number of people since then helped make the dream that we all had a reality. A good friend of ours and a wonderful and talented architect whose name has already been mentioned, Guy Peterson, provided conceptual plans for the county to use as needed in making the property more guest-friendly. Guy did not charge for his skilled talents and help with city and county park staff to make this happen. Also, hats off to Sam Holliday at Seabird Architects, the architects of record. I believe the result will be beautiful, functional, and much appreciated over the years by the many people that will enjoy the access to the waterfront. So thank you again to all of you for the compliment of naming this park after me. I strongly believe that wonderful places with access to the waterfront should be preserved by local government and not just national. I have found that most people agree with that, and I thank you for coming today and for your support of saving land for people and making Sarasota City and County popular and beloved for the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Commissioner Patterson. And before we move to the groundbreaking, I'd also like to thank our design consultants of Seabird Architects, Stellar Development, who I think wanted to get going like 3 weeks ago, I heard. And so where did you guys go? Our apologies for holding you up, but it's in a half an hour, it's all yours. Thank you to Carolyn Eastwood and her capital projects team for all of their hard work to get here today. Unfortunately, Carolyn was tied up with starting some new projects, but this has been a long time coming to get to this point. Thank you to our communications team, who always does a great job of making sure we sound good, and our Parks, Recreation, Natural Resources staff. Thank you to our county administration for their unwavering support and enthusiasm for all things parks these days. And finally, thank you to our county commission for their support and assistance to make sure this project came to fruition. So with that, let's break ground. If you'll step over here to the shovels, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, let's do it. Remember how to do this
we're
or
going
what?
to count it down. Are we ready?
Have you done this a little bit?
We are going to count down. Are we ready? 3, 2,
Up in the air.
1.